Welcome back to AI Smart Talk. So far, Maya has a knowledge base, a biography, and a visual identity. She knows your products, she sounds like your brand, and she looks like your brand. Today, we open the third layer, the layer that decides what Maya is actually able to do on top of just answering. We open the chat service. 3 concepts run this layer, and they are easier to understand together than separately. First, the chat service. Think of it as the brainstem. Every conversation behavior Maya follows lives here. Defaults, fallbacks, escalation rules, and every custom SmartFlow you decide to build. Second, actions. Actions are the atomic building blocks. Send a message, send an email, create a ticket, fetch an order, hand off to a human. Each integration you connect to. AI Smart Talk adds new actions. To your library, Gmail unlocks a send email action, PrestaShop unlocks. Fetch order actions, your CRM unlocks create ticket. The more integrations you connect, the bigger your toolbox of actions. Third, SmartFlow. SmartFlow is the visual canvas where you wire actions together. A trigger fires and a chain of actions runs. The trigger type is what makes a SmartFlow either a background automation, a scheduled job, or a tool the AI can call from a conversation. Today, we are building the simplest variant, a background automation that runs every time a customer messages your widget. One quick clarification before we build. A tool is a special kind of SmartFlow, one whose trigger is set to Conversation Tool. The AI itself decides when to call it during a chat. We are not building a tool today. We are building the more common case, a SmartFlow that runs automatically on every incoming message before Maya is allowed to answer. Once you understand this one, building a tool is the same canvas with a different trigger. So, what do we build today? The simplest possible flow. A beginner example, not the limit of what's possible. The rule is one sentence. When a customer asks about a product, Maya answers from the knowledge base. When the customer asks about anything else, the message goes to a human. 1 AI condition, 2 branches, 2 actions. Let's build it. Open Maya's admin and click AI Skills. This is the page that holds every SmartFlow your assistant follows. Click Create New. The first thing we set is the trigger, when this SmartFlow should fire. We pick How My AI Responds in Chat, which means every time a customer types a message in the widget, run this flow before Maya is allowed to answer. We name the flow Web Automation and confirm. The first node, the trigger, appears on the canvas. Now, the brain of the rule. Click the plus below the trigger and add an AI condition. This is where the AI itself reads the customer message and decides which branch to take. We are not writing keywords. We are not writing rejects. The AI looks at the message, classifies the intent, and routes. We type the 2 intents we care about, product or support, and click Next. We choose automatic mode, so every message lands in one branch, no fallback. Save. 2 branches appear on the canvas, product on one side, support on the other. Now, we tell each branch what to do. Click the plus below product. We add an AI request action. This is the action where we let Maya answer using the knowledge base, the products and content we connected in the earlier tutorials. We write the request prompt, point it at the customer's message variable, save the AI's reply into a new variable. Below the AI request, we add a reply and chat action, the action that posts Maya's answer back to the customer. Save. The product branch is wired. Now, the support branch. We add a send message action, type 1 short, honest line, a teammate will reach out shortly, and save. No AI on this branch, so no risk of a hallucinated promise. Both branches are complete. Save the workflow. AI Smart Talk drops us on the workflow page with a stats panel. Total runs, success rate, latency. Every customer message that goes through this rule will be logged here. Click Edit SmartFlow to come back to the canvas. Watch what happens when we move a single node and save again. Version history. Every save is a separate version. If a change breaks something in production, we roll back to the last working version in one click. For a customer-facing flow, this is essential. Now the payoff, we open the tester, create a test instance, and send the default message. Hello, this is a test message. Watch the canvas. The AI condition fires first, then the support branch, exactly as designed. A vague message, no product context, gets the canned reply. We change the test message. Do you have a laptop in gray? Send. This time, the AI condition routes to product. The AI request action fires, hits the knowledge base, comes back with the actual model that matches. The reply in chat action posts Maya's answer. Same SmartFlow, 2 messages, 2 completely different paths. One more tester feature, outputs. Every variable Maya generated during the run is visible. The intent classification, the AI request output, the final reply. When something misbehaves in production, you know exactly which node to fix. Close the tester. Switch the workflow from draft to live. The rule is now in production. Last check, let's behave like a real customer. We open the public widget on the storefront, ask a question about a PC, and Maya answers from the SmartFlow we just built. So here is the picture. Knowledge base, what Maya knows. Biography, who Maya is, her voice, and her decision rules. SmartFlow plus actions, what Maya is able to do. The third pillar is what most chatbot tools never give you, and it is exactly what makes the difference between an AI that answers questions and an AI that runs your customer flow end to end. Today, we built the smallest possible flow, on purpose, and we kept the trigger simple, how my AI responds in chat. Once you connect more integrations, every new action becomes a new building block you can drop into the canvas. And once you change the trigger to Conversation Tool, that whole SmartFlow becomes a tool the AI can call on demand mid-chat. Same building blocks, infinite combinations. Next tutorial, we build our first real tool. We change the trigger type, expose a SmartFlow as something the AI itself decides when to call, and watch Maya pick it up live in a conversation. See you there.